Good evening, people of the internet. Today it is Tales from the Crypt, Tales Tuesday. Now, this, you must prepare yourself, is one of the most dreadful, the most terrifying, the most out of control episode for Tales of the Crypt you will ever see. Everything I just said was complete fabrication. This is unequivocally the goofiest episode I've ever seen from Tales of the Crypt. It is an episode that really dwells into the meta-humor type of thing. It's super silly, way over the top, ultra melodramatic. It's a ride. I'll see you at the end. Corman's Calamity.
Oh, hi there, fright fiends. How do you like my rancid rendering? Not bad for an amateur. Hopefully it'll give you an inkling of what tonight's fungusy photo play is about. Because long before my eerie offerings appeared on your silver screen, they were a magazine called, get a load of this, Tales from the Crypt.
Wow.
So tonight, let's take a behind-the-screams look at a struggling artist named Jim Corman, who one day got a little too drawn into his work.
Sounds like a 90s country ballad. Okay, no it doesn't. It did though. The fuck is that? What?
I watch her as she passes by. I say to myself, you're such a lucky guy.
This song sucks. I don't like slow songs. Not usually.
Like her, it's truly a dream come true.
Oh, is he like an editor for Tales from the Crypt? Oh, I vaguely remember something about that.
Same to you, Rudy. Hey, Jim, how you doing? I'm Corpse Eaters from Pluto. Tick, 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 tick. Aren't you done yet, Corman? I figured you'd be halfway through the disembowelment by now. Hey, Bob, I got another story idea. The owner of a miniature golf course kills his wife, props her mouth open, and uses her for the 16th hole. Bet it's some little old lady's cleaning out her refrigerator, comes across a long-dead boyfriend. A doctor has to take out his own appendix. A butcher's got to eat his own short ribs. A gynecologist...
Give it a rest, will you guys? I'm trying to concentrate.
Oh, no.
Is that my phone? That's my phone.
There's this guy hanging on a noose. The fuck is that hat?
Hi, honey.
Looking like fucking Toad.
What's this icky paint-like goop?
I've got to finish this edition.
Did I eat it?
Honestly, she's not much brighter than that. Yeah.
You can't fool me, Mr. Weekend Workaholic. You got a blonde bimbo stashed away someplace, and when I find her, I'm gonna rip her cute little powdered face off. It's not enough that you gotta draw these dumb cartoons instead of getting a real job, but you can't even keep your paws off the secretaries in this goddamned office.
Honey, the secretaries are off today.
I should have known what a disaster this marriage would be. To think I gave the best years of my life, and for what? A stingy, two-timing loser.
Now, here we can clearly see that he is the abuser, and he is completely off the rails. While conversely, she is calm, cool, collected, and it's really impressive, you know, that she's dealing with this outburst in such a calm demeanor. It's really crazy, and the juxtaposition of the two is... It's interesting how they ever got married with him being so abusive, you know, it's just crazy.
You can't even give me children. You little wimp.
The doctor says that can be either one of us. I'm taking the pills.
You mean these pills? Potency plus the male answer to infertility?
For God's sake, do we have to talk about this now?
Well, you forgot to take your pill this morning, love nuts. When I counted them, there was 24 instead of 23.
You counted the pills?
Damn right. You want to kickstart Mildred Jr. here, you have to take a pill every single morning.
You know, these are experimental. They haven't even been approved by the FDA. I don't know about the side effects.
What side effects?
You know, it's crazy that she married such a loser. And the fact that he can't even give her babies, I mean, fuck, that's even worse. You know, especially because that's all the man's good for. Oh my God, that's so bad.
It's like it's making my imagination fertile. I think it's affecting my brain.
Good. Maybe you'll do a decent day's work for a change.
Maybe you need a new husband.
You'd like that, wouldn't you? Give you a chance to prod some little cutie from the typing pool? Well, forget it, Jimbo. You're stuck with me.
Yeah, that's manipulation.
Till death do us part.
What a monster.
I kind of recognize her. No, what from what, though? What from what, though?
Damn it.
Jesus.
Did I scare you, lady?
Do you work here?
Oh, no, ma'am. I just happened on by.
Listen, could you take a look in the back? Maybe it's a blown fuse or something.
No use, ma'am. The whole box is shorted out.
You already looked?
Look. Hell, I did it. Don't like it as much when the lights are on.
Are you going to hurt me?
Yes, ma'am. I'm afraid so.
What kind of killer just goes, yes, ma'am, I'm afraid so. What the fuck? So polite.
No, look, you're making a big mistake here, pal.
Oh? And why is that?
Because I'm a cop.
Where'd you get that? At the dime store? Oh. That Bruce Lee shit is gonna cost you, babe. Laundry's done.
If you can't tell by now, this is a goofy episode, and they went full ham. Full ham. With some cheese. It's a really good sandwich. Actually, that's an utter lie. I fucking hate ham and cheese sandwiches. If you're gonna make a grilled cheese sandwich, leave the ham out of it. Seriously. Leave the ham out of it. It's one of the strangest tasting meats to put on a fucking grilled cheese sandwich. The fuck is wrong with you?
Oh my God, behind you!
Lady, if you think I'm gonna fall for that,
No!
that's the oldest trick in the book.
Well, it's actually a pretty good model. It's kind of interesting that he's supposed to be like a vagrant, right? And by 80s or 90s standards, I guess he probably is. You know, he's got the beard, kind of messy, long hair. But by modern standards, he kind of looks like just like the local barista guy. Like, I could easily imagine myself just walking up there and... Oh, hi. Could I get a matcha green tea frappuccino with 2 pumps of raspberry syrup, 1 pump of pineapple ginger syrup, and 1 shot of blonde espresso? Could you make that with soy milk, please? For the toppings, I'd like a whipped cream with matcha power, lots of sea salt, and extra raspberry syrup. Can you make that double blended, please? Thanks.
I don't know what it is. Looks like we threw up in there.
Let me get this straight. A monster emerged from the washing machine and gobbled up the assailant.
That's right, sir.
And you left the premises after it spat the head out.
Well, actually...
Hey, you better have that uniform cleaned and pressed by tomorrow morning. The captain will want to have a word with you.
I am a cop, Phil. I don't drink off duty, and I don't make up crazy stories.
Neither did the man who saw a 2-headed ogre last week, or the housewife who found a dinosaur in her Volkswagen.
This was real, Phil. Honest.
Have it your way. But if there was a monster, I've got one thing to say about him. He's got one hell of an overbite.
Monster with an overbite. A 2-headed ogre?
I like how she's finding all of it right now.
Jim Corman.
Hey, you gonna pay for those? I got it. So we'll do a story about a rabid dog, see? But from the dog's point of view, with foam dribbling around the margins.
And little fleas jumping off the page.
Okay. I don't really get political very frequently. I will with people close to me, but I feel as though that I should not be a purveyor of political influence, right? My whole and true belief is that people of influence that are not in politics should not speak on politics or political anything. Okay. All right. Now that I said that, I'm going to talk about something that is not necessarily political at all. All I'm saying is that I am fucking glad that that kind of treatment towards women in the workplace is illegal, and now it's disgusting. It really is. Even if I was born back in that time period where a lot of that kind of shit happened, I really don't think I would partake, because it's just not the kind of person that I am. Now, there is nuances, of course. If they are two friends, the boy and the girl, or the guy and the gal, and maybe that's how they play off of each other, and they kind of tease each other like that, and not a sexual teasing, but, you know, they're friends and they fucking throw shit at each other and they laugh. That's fine, of course. But you can clearly tell she wasn't into it. Okay, yeah, this is going on too long. It's going on too long. All I'm saying is thank God that we can't do that shit anymore, because it's fucking bad. But also, don't take it too far the other direction. Okay? That's all I'm saying. That's it. That is my little bit of politicality. For like the next 5 years, you probably won't hear another peep out of me.
Tales from the Crypt, Jim Corman. Hi, honey. Yeah, I'm still working. Yes, I took the pill. No, the secretaries have all gone home. Honey, would you give me a break?
Give you a break? I'll give you a break. I'll break your neck, you goddamn idiot. Just wait till you get home, you moron.
Hell with it.
That's a nice ass fucking car.
Sorry to startle you, Mr. Corman. It's you.
You're the girl from the laundromat. What the hell are you doing in my car?
My name is Lorelei Phelps. I'm a policewoman. Wanted to talk to you in private.
It's just so
I
over
locked
the
this
top.
thing. How did you get in?
You see in the paper, Jim?
She fucking used this fucking Slim Jim. Oh my god.
I was there. I saw that thing with my own eyes.
What's your point?
There's been a rash of monster sightings in the past month. All different, all horrible. These are police sketches, made from eyewitness descriptions. These are recent Tales from the Crypt comic books, drawn by you. See any similarity?
What do you think this all means?
Well, Jim, I think in some crazy way your drawings are coming to life. Just popping in from the Twilight Zone.
You came to that conclusion relatively quickly, lady.
You know that's a really weird idea.
Yeah.
I'd like to try a simple experiment. If it doesn't work, I'll leave you alone.
Okay. What can I do for you?
Just draw a monster. Something repulsive.
Coming up.
I mean, yeah, his wife's a bitch, so of course.
What exactly do you expect to have happen?
Well, somehow, somewhere, our new friend is going to make a surprise guest appearance.
All right. I'm done. And nothing happened, so I guess it didn't work.
Maybe. Maybe it happened elsewhere. Maybe it hasn't been spotted yet.
Yeah, maybe. I think I've had enough of this.
Jim, give it a chance. Anything's possible.
Anything?
Oh my god, dude, this episode, what the fuck?
Why not?
Because I don't know anything about you. Except that you make horrible drawings.
Okay, I tell you what, I'll give up horror. I'm getting burned out on it anyway. I'll draw romance comics. My drawings will be so cute and charming that my editor will throw a fit. Of course, I might need some research.
Yep, that's just how fast it is. Why are you single? This episode is throwing every cheesy 80s and 90s trope at us. I mean, I'm fucking here for it, but like the whole conversation, it just sounds like you take all of the tropes from all of the movies in that time period that were like cheesy, and you just make that. It's all cheese. There is no sandwich anymore. There's no ham. It's just all cheese. There's no bread.
For a date?
To let you know if any slime-faced monsters have been terrorizing the neighborhood.
Tell me over dinner.
The fucking line deliveries in this episode, man. To let you know if any slime-covered monsters terrorize the neighborhood. It looks like a monster from Scooby-Doo.
Sawyer fastball, come with me. Craig, take the south flank.
Hey, Butch, hey, Butch.
It looks like a full-on fucking
What about
Uzi.
me?
What about you?
Can I come with you?
Beat it, Four Eyes. We're on a dangerous mission.
But can I?
Let's move out, men.
Hey, come on, Michael, follow
Let's
me.
go.
Who needs them anyway?
Stay together, men.
So, when I was a kid, this is actually how I think I've said this before, but I think I've said this before. I think I've said this before, but I had hyperphantasia. I still kind of have that a little bit. I can, if I concentrate, not like super hard, but if I concentrate a little bit, I can really make myself see stuff. But it was definitely more powerful when I was a kid. I mean, I could just like envision like a giant fucking insect breaking through the wall and fucking chunks going everywhere and then like eating a teacher and then like flying out of the building. I could do that shit without even hardly thinking about it. And this is how I'd play by myself. I grew up in the woods in a house literally in the middle of bumfuck nowhere on a mountaintop. And, I mean, it's a little exaggeratory for where I lived, but it's fairly accurate enough. But all my friends were in town, and I'm not going to walk, like, 7 miles off a fucking mountain to go visit my friends. I couldn't just walk to see them. So I would play by myself a lot, and that's how I would play. I would imagine, like, these giant fucking battlefields, and I'm commanding soldiers. And there's a lot of stories that I've actually created as a kid that I've evolved through time, and as I got a little better at writing and formulating like real stories, this is like, oh, and then this happens, oh, and then this happens, oh, and then this happens, and I've been able to segregate those stories, and I'm slowly writing those stories now, which is kind of cool. But that's a massive tangent for me, just saying that I played like that. I did the Let's continue.
Somebody in there?
He pulls a revolver out, puts his hand over the barrel.
Mother, you shouldn't play in those refrigerators. The door could close and you can get stuck inside. You can die. Hey, Butch, hey guys, come here, come here!
Okay, Douglas, what is it?
There's somebody stuck inside there. We gotta get him out.
Jeez, what a turd brain.
I mean it.
Maybe it's a creature. You know, all icky and slimy. Douglas. Feed me, Douglas. Douglas. Feed me, Douglas.
I mean, maybe he's just an old man. Fuck, I don't know. Talk to him. It's like the...
What's wrong with you, Jim?
I think that scene is the perfect example of how close comedy and horror actually is. Because that was a comedic scene. You know, all that shit, right? I still love that fucking delayed. That's fucking golden. But if it just changed up a little bit, if it was darker, the scene was a little more serious, the kids were actually terrified, I mean, it would have been a scarier scene. But it's so easy to, like, turn the lights on and then now it's comedy. It really is that close.
My heart yearned for her lips, her arms, her satin skin. That doesn't sound like brain sucking to me.
Guess I'm in a romantic mood.
Mildred lose some weight or something?
It's a long story.
Well, tell me some other time. I'm late. My wife's not as forgiving as yours. Hi, Jim.
Tales from the Crypt, Jim Corman. Hi, Lorelei. Yeah, I was just thinking of you, too. You know, I know this nice, secluded spot just down the street. Great view, great food, soft music. Yeah, sure. Just come right up. See you in 5.
Nice secluded spot, huh?
Mildred. How long have you been...
Long enough, you little creep. You're gonna meet some playgirl tramp, aren't you?
Of course not, honey. You're the only woman in the world for me.
Yeah? And pigs have wings. Look, you wait here, mister. I've got a surprise for you in the car.
Ah, man, I want her to get eaten by a monster. Oh, she's gonna turn into a monster. Okay.
Surprise, honey?
Mildred, I can explain.
Yeah? Explain it to St. Peter, you two-timing twerp. What's that?
You, bitch.
Me? You were drawing me as a monster?
No, you don't understand. It's these pills. I take these pills and then I draw something. And then if I think about it hard enough, something happens.
What the hell is that?
That looks like... That fucking sass.
Well, that's flattering. Is that how you picture me, Jim, as a rancid heap of garbage? God, what an eyesore. Why don't you feed it a laxative and put it out of its misery? Try some skin lotion, zit-face. Your complexion could scare a proctologist. Get out of here, you slimy, smelly pile of pus. I'll ventilate you.
So you guys have a lot of catching up to do.
Hey, Jim. I'm sorry I'm late.
Actually, your timing is perfect.
There was a sighting today reported by some kids.
Oh, well, you know how kids are.
No, you don't understand. What's all the noise?
We're redecorating.
Oh, yeah. Perfect excuse.
So tell me, Jim, are you married?
Not anymore.
Well, how's that for a sappy ending? Was it a little too graphic for you? Oh well, next thing you know, Jim and his new gal pal will be walking down the easel together. I guess you learned that life imitates art after all. As for poor Mildred, she learned that death imitates art too. Maybe if she'd been nicer to him, she wouldn't have ended up a monster piece.
That was good. That was a nice, fun episode. Oh yeah, I like that. The power though, like the ability supernatural ability, I guess. To draw something and have it come to life is actually really cool. It kind of reminds me of Chalk Zone, if you guys remember that cartoon from a long time ago. Kind of reminds me of that, but that would be a really interesting power, very powerful, too. I mean, he could literally just draw himself picking up like $500 billion. Like, yeah, if it has no limits, that's pretty crazy. Thank you very much for watching my video all the way to the end, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and I appreciate you meeting me here at the end of the video. So, I'm going to grab this thing and fiddle with it, because God, my ADHD is just fucking crazy today. I can't concentrate on anything. Obanoff's Heavy Duty LP Leather Preservative, made in the USA. Net weight 8 ounces, 226.8 grams. Ugh. I really love the idea of being able to draw something and it happening. Like, not even like a percentage chance, but like it literally, it just happens. It's at some point it will happen. Now, obviously, control over the time of when it is going to happen doesn't seem to be really 100%, which is kind of interesting. And an interesting quirk to it, which I could see as an actual downfall to the power. But, regardless of that, it's also interesting how he can crumble it up. And then whatever he imagined goes away. Which is interesting. I feel like it's enough of a weakness, right? It's like the kryptonite, right? So if he made himself, let's say he made himself into a superhero, right? All the villain would have to do is somehow locate what makes him a superhero and dispose of that. And then his powers are gone. It's almost like a Dorian Gray type of thing where, I know there's differences in the stories. The one that I like is where if he looks at the painting that takes his age and his injuries and his diseases, if he looks at that, then he then incurs all of that. It's almost like that kind of weakness. Like he could make himself invulnerable, live forever by drawing it. But if those drawings are destroyed, that's it, it's done. Which is really cool, and I think that would make a really interesting superhero. But, other than that, I hope that you have a lovely day, night, or evening, or whatever time it happens to be, wherever you are, and I will see you next time on Tuesday Tales! I could probably go a little louder, but that really that was close to peaking. Fuck it, I'll go louder. On Tuesday Tales! Yeah, that peaked big time.